Y'all just bear with me 1 second, yo. Just like chill. I know, like in the refrigerator right now, and I just want to give me something to drink real quick. Just 1 second. I'm sorry to do that so late. My fault. So all I want to do is just get something to drink real quick. Just 1 second. All right, that was probably good. It's just when you about to talk. When you about to talk, man, you got to kind of have something. Hold on, let me shut this cabinet. Just want to have something kind of clear my throat or whatnot. I most definitely hope you guys are doing pretty good today. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm in a place where I'm kind of like business is actually doing good, but it's like I'm gonna tell you something right now. Make sure I'm in focus real quick. I think that's it. Business is actually doing pretty good, but I gotta be honest though. I've done reached this place now where it's like I'm not necessarily trying to figure myself out, but I'm trying to really figure out. Not only I know what I'm good at, I know what I can develop, and I know how to develop something where I can make a living off of. You know, to a certain degree. I haven't reached that point where I can really just millions of dollars. I haven't figured it out yet. You know what I'm saying? I have a blueprint, but I haven't reached that pinnacle yet. You know what I mean? But I know this maybe sound kind of new to as well, but most definitely, I'm in that place where I'm trying to figure out something that you can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Like the understanding of yourself. I'm kind of sweating too. It's like I'm just in a different space where a lot of times we look out to, I guess you say, religious leaders for like the answers to try to figure out the journey and the directions that we should take. And I know this may sound kind of crazy, kind of different, and that's why I kind of name it by Corey. It's like the stuff that I'm going through, stuff I would like to share, my story, what if it's a video, whatever it is. I just want to be open and honest. What I'm saying, with you guys. And along with this, I've been in a place where I've been really just trying to figure out, like, even for us, my YouTube channel, like everything. Like I'm really just trying to sit back and observe not just myself, my habits, but like what I've been actually blessed with. One of the biggest reasons why is because it's a lot of people that I've known, they really been leaving here a little early. You know what I'm saying? Like classmates. And I'm currently 37. I don't have no problem sharing that at all. But it just I don't start to kind of look at life, take like not necessarily. I always taking life serious, but I've started to try to figure out that question, like, why am I actually here? And most definitely, I love church. I really do. I really love church. But I started to feel as if sometimes that can really get in the way of, what I'm saying, like your mission or what you're supposed to do. And along with that, you know how we serve church? We serve from within inside church. But then it comes to a place where how are you going to serve outside of church? That's practically where I'm at. You know what I mean? And I know that may sound kind of a little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little confusing or a little like, huh? Or a little what? Or what do you mean? I'm just really in that place where I'm looking for an entire, I want the blueprint of the reason for me being here. You guys may know exactly where I'm coming from. Y'all may not. You know what I'm saying? You probably have been through this, probably haven't been through this. But I'm starting to come to the understanding now is trying to receive the things that you really want out of life is not necessarily hard. But really figuring out your sole purpose being here, along with your sole purpose, where to implement, what you're able to do, in certain places, that's kind of, that has become like a challenge, for me. Why? I can't necessarily tell you why, but I personally feel like, don't get me wrong, you're not a person say I'm happy, but at the same time, I still feel slightly incomplete. You know what I'm saying? And it comes to that, it's like no money, no wife, no husband, no daughter. Nothing can really satisfy. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part about it is this right here. It don't even necessarily feel like a desire. It just feel it's not. It don't even feel like it's something you want, but at the same time, you feel like it's something that is missing. It feels as if it's something missing. And then the crazy part about it is like you in the midst of the emotion. It's hard to explain, and for a fact it's something that you can actually find, and it's coming from within, and you try to explain it, but you can't really hit it on the head for somebody to fully grasp what you're trying to, explain and whatnot. That's practically where I'm at. You know what I mean? I haven't been really reading the Bible as strong as I should, but what I have been, I've been checking out different books. This book right here, Message to the Black Man. I hope you guys can see it. Message to the Black Man. I hope you can see it right here. Pretty much a profound book. But the thing with that is this right here. Well, for one reason, it's practically Muslim based. I'm not a Muslim. I'm a believer of Christ. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you cannot knock like good information. And that's the thing about this book. It pretty much gives you a strong history of what the black man, it gives you a strong foundation of the standards that a black man should actually hold himself, which I love that. I most definitely love that. And on top of that, from there, it goes to the direction he should lead, for within his family. Like most definitely pushing the black woman to where she's supposed to be. And it's been a lot of, I got the apple juice. I haven't even took a taste of it because I guess I'm just being, open, and I have a lot of questions that I know for a fact and you guys can't answer. It's going to come through, my own research and my own, journey in life, and I'm quite sure many of you guys have probably been there before. And one thing about these types of journeys and these types of moments and these types of pinnacles in life, they're more than one. Like you will feel this way today, and then tomorrow you'll be good. 2 years later, then you'll start to have that same yarn, And most definitely, I know one thing what it is. It's most definitely growth. It's most definitely growth. You know what I mean? That I'm actually feeling. I've been in some situations, where I've come to the understanding that, God can give you a very gifting heart. He can give you a gift of giving, but at the same time, it does come, you have to have a strong form of wisdom to be able to walk with that type of gift, And with that being said, it's just as if you can't give something that you don't have, And the reason why I'm saying that is because for you to even know your gift, you really got to most definitely study yourself. I got to be honest, man. I feel like my spirit haven't moved in a while. But the thing about it is, too, though, when I was speaking on giving, I'm most importantly talking about knowledge. And I'm starting to have, not necessarily a better, but I'm starting to have, one second, y'all, let me get this mic down a little bit. I'm starting to have a lot of different types of thoughts when it comes down to Christianity. I'm having a lot of different thoughts when it comes down to Muslim, Jewish, like everything. I've started to feel as if, a lot of these things were designed to most definitely keep us separated instead of sharing, the documentation, the knowledge that is in need of having a successful journey with life. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys don't take it as if I'm going off on the deep end, far beyond that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really just being open with you all. You know what I mean? The thing about, the different religions, the different this, the different that, is that they can all disagree on many things, But most definitely we all can agree on, regardless what religion, what practices that we have, we all can agree on when something is right and something is wrong. Or a sense of sadness when it's a moment to be sad, or a sense of happiness when it's a time to be happy. And the most definitely, I think that is one of the most common grounds, that we have, you know what I mean? Like, for us in our existence, that we all can actually grow on. And I hope most definitely, I'm not trying to confuse nobody. I'm very confused. I want to say that I'm confused. And I'm really just trying to figure a lot of things out through research and soul searching, The other day, right? My daughter, she was in the dining room, and she dropped something under the table. So I was right there with her. And when she dropped it on the table, she stood up and she bumped her head. And like when she cried, man, it hurted me so bad. Cause I feel as if I like that to fall, like, I should have put my hand up under there, you know what I'm saying? But she grabbed her head, went to crying. I'm like, like, man, that feels so bad. And then I went to asking myself, like, how can, God create a being, a split image of him, design it just as he wanted to be designed, call it into existence, had a plan for it before it was even thought of, and then sentence that being for eternal damnation. I felt so bad. I had so much remorse, or seeing my little girl cry. I had so much. I'm like, oh man, it hurt. I grabbed her. Hey, it's gonna be all right. Kissed on the head and smoothed her down. You know what I'm saying? Got her some ice cream. Stuff like that. Just being a dad. You know what I mean? And then it's just instantly. It's just like now, after feeling it, I'm like, no, how in the world can a creator of the universe, a creator of all humanity, humankind, human race, they're all different species, and sentence, a human being or a living soul to hell for the rest of his life. Like, I couldn't grab hold of that, and most definitely too though, I gotta be honest, I started kind of question a lot of things, just off, documentation and just off reading alone. It's just like, I can't own, and it's crazy because I've always been raised not to question God, you know what I'm saying? But I just gotta be honest, man. At that moment, in my head, I was like, you know what? Seeing my little girl hold her hair like that, and that shit can't be real. That's the first thing hit my head. Like, hell no, that can't be real, And I'm just growing, y'all. Like, y'all, I know y'all gonna try to tax me on what I'm saying. Let me 1 second, hold up. I know y'all try to tax me on what I'm saying, but I'm just sharing you guys my emotions. Do I feel bad saying this? I feel I don't want to put myself in a pinch. You know what I'm saying, with my creator. That's one of the biggest things. But at the end of the day, that's just practically documentation that I read. The Bible has had many different interpretations, man. If you go on Bible Gateway, you'll see all the different types of, translations. It's many of them, But just that alone, man, I done had some experiences myself to the point where I never even questioned God. Like, he real. Like, I done had a moment with him. He's real. And that really bothered me, man. You know what I'm saying? It really bothered me because many times you hear about the amount of love that God has for you, like the amount of love that he most definitely has for you. And to sentence you for eternal damnation, that just kind of, I don't know, man, it leaves me with a question mark. When you're young, you read it, you take it for what it is because that's what you're being taught. But, I personally feel like God, for an individual just to be extremely honest and say what I'm saying now, I think he most definitely kind of gives you kudos for that, because the thing about it is like you're doing your own study. You're seeking. You want the knowledge. You want to know what's going on. Like, but versus just taking on somebody else's opinion or somebody else's thought, you're going off your own experiences, So I don't know, man. That's practically what I've been at, I've been taking a lot of questions Well, I have been asking myself a lot of questions, and it seems as if it's like a domino effect. Like this question leads to this, and this leads to that, and this leads to that. And and then when you go to a lot of your leaders, you want some answers, but you just know some questions you just can't ask them, because in the midst of this, it has the potential to start a form of confusion. It can bring in the wrong spirit. You know what I mean? So I kind of just sit back and just try to study, read here and there. Just try to get a little understanding for myself and for what's meant for me to actually, you know what I'm saying? Well, I guess you say the information that comes across me. I grab here, grab there, and like, okay. Sound pretty decent, sound good, okay, okay. But at the end of the day, I never leave, no conversation or no session of study, like, feeling like I know it all, feeling as if like the confusion is gone. Like, I always still have more questions, man, and it doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. And that's where I'm at now. And I think I've been pretty much blessed, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, from the wife I have, from the daughter, you know what I'm saying, from the health. And I'm most definitely thankful for that. I'm thankful. But I'm just at a place now where it's like I want to know the truth about a lot of things, And I don't think I'll be able to get that from religious leaders, not even mentors. I think it's practically more of a one-on-one thing, So, man, I know I hope I didn't dampen you guys' spirit. I just wanted to, just be open and share, you know what I'm saying? Like, let y'all know what's going on with me, where I've been, and, just practically just giving y'all my journey. I still got the YouTube going. I still got this podcast that's still going. I just been in big thought, So, man, I know most definitely I'm not the only one out there with these types of questions. Hey, just like and subscribe, man. DM me, like, let's start a conversation. How do you feel about it? Have you ever been in this situation before? Let me know, bro. Like, I'm just trying to get knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Y'all be blessed, man. This is Bakor.